Hi, this is William here, and today we're going to talk about the top 10 SEO tips. Top 10. Register your domains for 2 to 5 years, not 1 year. This is absolutely consensus from every SEO expert I find, including me. I don't know when I first heard about it, but it makes complete sense, and if you want to know why, read my blog on how I lost my website. Early last year, for some of the domains I have really committed projects to, I renewed for multiple years, 5 years or more. There's also a good thing so you don't lose a domain. Avoid buying domains with multiple dashes. I'm not entirely sure how many multiple dashes is bad, but obviously something like the following, to rake in money online with at home, reeks of spam. I try to find domains that have both the dashed and non-dashed versions and buy both. There are arguments for promoting either domain as the actual site. In this way, you don't risk losing any type in traffic or any possible keyword or SEO advantages. Just be careful you don't head towards the 5 or more dashes domain names. Do begin to obtain relevant links from high authority sites and directories as soon as possible for both new and old sites. This is the golden rule and the key to building search engine authority. However, it's also the hardest part of SEO for many people. I think it's especially important to note the word relevant is highlighted, which means you should look to attract links from sites within your neighborhood of topics. Relevance is very important, as is the quality, age, and spread of links you attract, as I've discussed this before in my post on SEO, offer quality content and services. Be aware who you link out to and do not participate in link exchanges, especially with non-related content sites. I flat out refuse link exchanges nowadays and recommend the same to people who ask me to swap links. It's a dated process. Yes, perhaps for a brand new site, a few link exchanges with theme related sites will get you going, but I believe it's a waste of energy and just noise. Spend your time forming relationships on other social media sites and writing content instead. Be careful what your sites you send links to as well. Can't prove this, but it makes sense to me. If your site is seen sending a lot of links to sites that are prime candidates for search engine penalties, for whatever reason, you might pick up some of the penalties too. This is especially important for you bloggers selling text links. I made this mistake by checking every site that buys a link from your blog to make sure what you are endorsing. Have a plan to place the update your site regularly with new content and shuffle featured content. This will encourage more search engine spider activity and faster updates of your site. This is great advice that explains why blogs rock at SEO. This also explains why blog content appears in Google or Yahoo results within a few days after publishing. The idea here is that your home page is different each time the search engine spiders visit, prompting them to visit more often. This sends all the right signals to the search engines and make a lot of common sense too, since the search engines want to deliver the best and freshest content for each keyword search. If you are not consistently delivering fresh content, then the search engines won't flag your site as an authority. Do use Yahoo Site Explorer to monitor your site to see how many pages are indexed and to analyze the links to your site and your competition. Yahoo Site Explorer recently got a whole lot cooler. More people I speak to say they look to Yahoo as the most accurate representation of public backlink counts. If you don't know why you should care about backlinks, start by reading why backlinks are important and my somewhat dated backlink FAQ. Know that how many pages are indexed is another important statistic you can retrieve from Yahoo Site Explorer. This data indicates how good your site's internal structure is and whether your site is crawled extensively. I believe the key for deep indexing, which is related to goal, as it is regularly updated content as well as content that is well structured, i.e. interlinked in a logical manner. If you use WordPress blog, the job is half done for you. The other half is your responsibility by publishing regular content. Excuse me. Do write unique quality articles and submit them to article directories. My own experience with article directories was included in a free PDF published by Brian Clark. Personally, I'm not a big fan of this method of making them for links because it takes significant work with poor rewards, but that's just my experience. Plenty of other back great results. Do use press releases and submit to places like PR Web. My take on this is just like article marketing. You can strike it rich and score huge publicity and links via PR sites like prweb.com, but it can easily fizzle as well. If PR releases are done correctly, it can drop your website ranking dramatically. Do not run of site links. Do not buy run of site links. You want to rank well on Google, particularly on a new site, such as RSO link that is placed on every page of a site, like in a footer or navigation bar. Due to recent changes in Google, their site rankings were penalized because they purchased ROS links from a text brokering service. It should be noted that after informing that he had removed site-wide purchase links they were pointing to his car blog, the penalty was removed. It's well reported that Google is attempting to crack down on links purchased purely for SEO benefits. Links purchased from direct traffic is okay. A site-wide link is a good indication to Google of the wrong motivation. However, it's not 100% approved because, for example, many people have a blog role that carries site-wide links that are not there necessarily for any other reason than as a recommendation in good blogs. In general, stay clear of buying site-wide links across many sites all at once. And if the links buying a strategy you intend to use for SEO, focus on in-content links or homepage only links. Finally, build your links and submit to directories gradually. Mix up the anchor text of your incoming links with your top 4 or 5 keyword phrases and category keyword phrases. Make sure you use meta tags. The first part of this advice about directories is good for new sites, in particular non-blog sites that might otherwise have trouble building links. You should consider directory submission one of the weakest link building methods around. The second part of the advice regarding mixing up keywords is a very good tip, but it's something that is difficult to implement if you don't control how people link to you. For example, people often link to this blog with a name, which really doesn't tell the search engines anything other than this is my blog. Excuse me again, if you're buying links or article marketing or submitting content to other bloggers, when you have control over what anchor text is used, try and mix it up as often as you can. But keep it natural and don't force keywords in for the search engines. And that concludes the presentation on the top 10 SEO tips. This is William, and we'll see you the next time.